What's up, Dirty? How you doing, man? Just a real quick heads up. You were the inspiration behind our art project today, so I was gonna ask you what we should do as an art project, and then I was like, well, fuck it, I already know. So we're doing it for you, bud. Oh, I need to grab a pencil instead of a pen. Bro, you could so easily turn our art project into a trogdor. Like, no problem. No problem. In fact, if you want to pick up that mantle and turn our art project into a trogdor. Did you see my program today? Damn it! Dude, so Five Below right now is they have in stock a green screen, and it's not huge. It's like, I think a 4x5 green screen, and maybe 3x5 green screen. But it would be enough for me to like stick on the wall and then use my old cam as a second cam, and then green screen like a news segment or something, or weather. That could be really fun. So we went to Five Below to grab that, and I grabbed two things, and I did not even look for the green screen. I was just like, holy shit, arts and crafts! So, damn it! I'll have to go back. It's like a $5 green screen. Are you kidding me? Even if I needed 4 of them. Today I learned what Five Below is. Five Below's the shit, dude. Five Below is awesome. Five Below's where I've gotten most of the super sour edible shit. Those are just called $5 stores where I grew up. We didn't have $5 stores where I grew up. We had dollar stores. I've never heard of a $5 store. Today I learned that the $5 stores exist. Yeah, this came out like after I was in college, I think. Five Below kind of started popping up in our area, and I don't remember why I went there initially. Maybe it was just like Christmas presents, and then I was just, holy shit, I could spend so little money here and get so many cool things. It is, okay, so they have recently expanded beyond $5, but everything in their store is like $5 or less. And then they have a specialty line of like slightly higher tech products that are $10. But I've never seen anything more than $10. But $10 is like the upgraded version of like what they already had. So they have a like Booga, I think, the Fortnite dude. Fortnite, I call him a dude. That's being liberal. He's a child. That Fortnite child has like a line of products at Five Below that are, I think, $10 because they're just like RGB'd out the ass. So you can get like a decent keyboard and mouse combination. They're just like both blinding you. I got this mouse there, I think, at some point. It's not the Booga. Let me switch it over. Seeing as we don't have... Why am I so bad at my own show. Hotkeys, come on. They're like the same. I set them up to be identical, but I'm like, cool. We're going to switch to the big cam, and I think that's where I get mixed up because big cam is definitely a different hotkey on the other one. But I don't play games on this one, you know? It's not the same. But I got this weird-ass mouse that sits like this on your table there, and it said it was really high DPI, and maybe I just haven't set it up, but every time I go to move my mouse, I just look at a static mouse cursor, and I'm like, nope, come on, and I have to like shake the shit out of it, and it's like, oh, we moving over here? It sucks so bad. Thank you for the compliment on this sweater, sir. Thank you, I appreciate it. What if I cut on some music? And then we did some stretches. I'll probably have to turn some shit down. It's interesting that you say that today, because I have 2 sweaters that I've been rotating back and forth on. And Jessica was like, why don't we go out and get you some more sweaters? And I was like, because as soon as I get a paycheck, I'm going to buy a ton of Positive Vibes shirts. And my stream wardrobe's going to change. But any opportunity to collect sweaters, you know, is probably a good one. I need to get more for me. Like this sweater, I would probably never wear outside of the Positive Vibes Club, but I'm glad I had it. Pretty glad I had it. Came in clutch. The other one that I have, I really like, but I've washed and dried it on accident. It just was in my laundry. It's a very thin sweater, and it is tight now. And not ideal when you think you have the music on, but you don't. Who can relate? Oh, what is up, Dornellis? Is YouTube working for you well? No buffering over there? Oh my gosh, I'm fighting a sneeze so bad. We should stand up and stretch before this thing lets loose. All right. We're going to skip the seated stretches today. We're just going to go straight into standing. We're going to go straight into standing. And reason being, if I have to sneeze, I'm up here. I'm up here now. You don't see it. Or you know what? I'm down here now, and you don't see it. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right. So, is there a way to two-step in place? Oh, hell yeah. You can two-step in place. Let's start out with a two-step in place, okay? All right. Yeah, that's gonna do it. You can go as fast as slow as you want. If you really are into it, you can throw some punches. God, why don't we open up with a two-step? God, that's perfect. Oh, all right. We're gonna do those. That left arm first. Oh. And then right arm. Twitch is the one that's got beef with you? That's hilarious. Oh, this couch? I cannot. I was gonna try to fake it, but it's too tall. And my neighbor's probably like 4 feet away from me on the other side of that wall, so they're probably just like, whoa! How unprofessional of me. All right, let's touch all of our toes. We're gonna go straight down the middle, and after a second, we'll switch to our right leg, and then we'll switch to our left leg, and then we'll reach for the stars and shake it out again, and then maybe sit down and do our little hand stretchies, you know. All right, so first things first, get those feet about shoulder width apart. And then just straight down in the middle. Don't even worry about your toes. Just touch the ground. this is a cheater's way to touch the ground. If you can't touch your toes, spread your toes, shorter distance to the ground. Boom! Easy. Oh, I'm cheating and it feels great. All right, you guys, why don't we switch to that right leg? Gym Tom in the house. We're stretching out our right leg, man. Assume the position, feet shoulder width apart, and then just go touch your toes on that right side right now. We're under the desk. And then we're switching over to that left leg. And bringing the mic with us. All right, so touch the sky again. Thought that was your chair, it was your back. Yeah, I'm really good at stretching. I can contort my body to look like almost any like seating appliance. What do you call that? Seating, a seat, any chair? It could look like any chair. Do a sofa. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go horizontal, and then I'm gonna put my arm over my head. Does that make a nice little armrest? If I'm really still, Jim Tom? How are we looking? Pop the butt. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Oh, we didn't do our little hand stretchies, so go ahead and do this little thing that I just came up with. We're gonna call it playing a four-finger trumpet. I don't even know if that's a stretch, but we're doing it. Oh, I don't usually pop my knuckles, but I like to stretch them like that a little bit, and that one just popped all four like simultaneously. Whoo. Whoo. So how are you guys doing today? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We got some fun stuff to do. Our travel destination's history is bleak. It's improving, but only for the 1%. So we're drawing. And Dirty's right, we are drawing. So grab, if you don't have it near you, grab a pencil. Grab yourself some paper. This one still has a shitty dinosaur on it that I tried earlier this week. Wednesday we did a cursed cat. It was spooky, to say the least. But I think it was because all of the ghost lines from the pin that you just have to pretend aren't there. That's why today we're going with the more standard pencil for this prototype. Fuck, again, I have a meeting at 9:45. Why can't I focus? One second. If we can push that back. I can text her, it's not a big deal. What's that? Try up in the house? Hey, thank you, Try. Thank you. Welcome in. doing your ESO random normals right now? Aw, man. Sheesh, you had to think of us when you did that. It's like the only thing I've ever done. I love it. What are DLC dungeons? That's weird. I both understand and don't understand why 1 out of 3 of your like daily not brotherhood, God damn it, Undaunted. They are Undaunted. Why one of them is a DLC and the other 2 are like free or whatever. And I was like, damn it, it's just, I understand. The people with the DLC gotta play shit too. I'm so daunted. I've been out of the game for so long, I'm so daunted. I've been thinking about picking it up and playing it recently. Cool, that's fine. 12. Cool. All right. Were we talking about something? Were we doing something? I just had that shock that like my phone lit up and I looked down and it's like you got a meeting in 30 and it's like, oh no. Oh no. We're behind schedule. So okay. So we did our stretches. We have not done our deep breathing. We haven't done our deep breathing, you guys. So let's do this. Let's all focus on Jim Tom. And send Jim Tom all of our vibes while we do this. I don't know why. I feel like maybe Jim Tom could use just, 25% extra vibes today. So everybody, inhale as many vibes as you can. Just inhale vibes. Inhale vibes. I'm gonna make a shirt that just says inhale vibes. But then when we exhale, we're just gonna think about Jim Tom today and really wish him a great weekend. And that's basically it. So inhale those vibes and then just exhale them right back out at Jim Tom, And then we'll just do that a few more times. So we'll inhale for Jim Tom. And then exhale at Jim Tom. Spoiled himself with some yolk. Let's do 2 more inhales for Jim Tom then. That yolk's still good. That yolk is still good, Jim Tom. And then one last deep breath, everybody, for Jim Tom. All the vibes. Inhale all the vibes. And then just really picture him in your mind's eye. And then just like exhale this right at his mind's eye. He's like blinded by vibes. So awesome. I think we left Jim Tom in a better place than we found him. So I think we're probably good to move on. Right? Right? You guys want to watch a funny YouTube video before or after our art project? I have for us today, for no particular reason other than I thought it would be really funny and wholesome, British priest reacts to the most wholesome memes. And he kind of looks He looks vaguely like, is his name Chris Trigger? If Chris Trigger dressed up, and I'm talking specifically the character, not the actor. If he dressed up as a priest, it just kind of gives me vibes like overwhelmingly like Ann Perkins. So good, so good. So yeah, you know what? Let's do that first. Let's watch a fun little video, and then we will do our art project live on YouTube as well, Jim Tom and Trovo. We don't get many Trovo chatters in here, but they're out there. They're out there some days. All right, let me switch this over for you guys. They're all the YouTube one. You can't. I don't have a link yet. I think I need 100 followers and X amount of watch time. But you can find it if you search for the Positive Vibes Club, all one word. And then Trovo. Let's see here. I can type that one out. There is that one. Look at me responding back. Oh man, I almost I didn't want to spoil what we were doing, but my hotkey switches my internet tab too unless I hold down Alt, and I forgot to do it, and my second tab was the one that has our art project on it, so it would have spoiled it if I was a good streamer and had that window being captured already. But holy shit, that's fucking hilarious. Almost ruined the surprise. I'm glad it didn't. I looked up at my screen and I was like, oh no, oh god. And I looked over and it was like not set up, so we're fine. Yeah, I'm glad that YouTube at least works better. I wish I could multi-stream on my own channel, or I guess I could switch to YouTube, but that seems like a big inconvenience all around. But if I can multi-stream there, that would be sweet. Which is why we're here. We're doing it. But here it is, guys. This is, I watched like the first minute of this and I thought it was good enough, so let's do it.
Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Ollie.
I'm Rev Chris.
And today we're going to be taking a look at some jolly wholesome memes.
Wholesome on the internet.
Yeah, it does exist.
We generally try to keep it quite wholesome on the channel, but there is a whole corner of Reddit which is designed for, you know, somewhere where you can go to just get a little smile,
A little,
when you're feeling down.
a little humanity.
A little
thumbs up.
2019.
Oh, a little 2019, yeah.
Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to get on a fire truck. I'm tempted to just walk my grown ass over to a fire station and just ask. OMG, it worked!
Oh, look at his face.
He looks so happy with himself.
He looks
Wow,
so
that got 142,000 upvotes.
Wow.
I bet like fire stations all across the US were inundated by Redditors.
Oh no.
What is your wish, mortal? Well, I wish I would stop second guessing myself. Really? You're going to wish for that? Hey, it's my wish and I get to be the hey.
It is wholesome.
Gives you like a little warm.
Yeah, wait.
Nice.
See what you've done there.
Me killing demons in Doom. My extremely religious grandmother.
Did I make it back in
sinners.
time? Oh, yes.
Classic.
This is why we're playing with you.
Yeah, this is relevant.
Whoa! Eat my holiness. Okay.
How do I eat? Where's E?
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm not turning the other cheek to a demon.
Weirdly enjoyable and
Realistic?
also terrifying. Not realistic.
Not realistic.
Not
Not
in the whole
realistic.
experiences that I've had.
I am everywhere.
Chainsaw the demon.
Well, welcome
I've
in,
never
Jim Tom.
chainsawed a demon or hit him with a button.
From everywhere.
10-year-old me wanting chicken nuggets. My 16-year-old brother using his first paycheck to buy me chicken nuggets.
Be generous, guys. Do a random act of generosity to someone today. I know a guy who
Listen to
it
this
was quite
dude.
funny because it was really awkward. He went to the supermarket, then he lined up behind this person, and then she went to pay, and he went, "Oh, I'll get that, don't worry." And the woman was like, "What?" She was like, "Why? What? Why? What? No." And he's like, "Oh, just let me get that for you. Why not?" And she was like, and he was like, "Look, I just want to do it. I don't know, maybe you've had a tough day, whatever it is. I just feel like getting it for you." And they were like, "Okay." And then he bought it, and he walked out, and he was like dying on the spot, like it was so awkward. And the woman came back and said, "I just lost my job today, and I've had a really bad day, and I've kind of given up on humanity. And you just did that. So."
Is this real? Is this real?
And then she left, and he was like, "Thank goodness."
It's obviously bad that she lost her job, but I bet he was a bit happy that she did lose her job.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
One way of looking at it. Weird.
The girl I babysit has made me watch WALL-E at least 10 times.
Oh, I
and
saw
assumed
this-
it was
this
her favourite
tweet.
movie. But today, her mum told me that she watches it because she thinks it's my favourite movie. That's so sweet. Last night, my husband was drunk and kissed me and said, "You're the hottest girlfriend I ever had." And I was like, "I'm your wife." And he was like, "OMG, that's awesome." Old people line up to clean radiation in Japan. Mr. Yamada, I'm 72 and on average probably have 13 to 15 years left to live. Even if I were exposed to radiation, cancer could take 20 or 30 years longer to develop. Basically, a group of 200 plus retirees are volunteering to expose themselves to high levels of radiation so the younger men and women don't have to, making the ultimate sacrifice to protect the lives of their children and their children's children.
Wow. That's in
What?
Japan. It's epic.
That's both amazingly moving and brutally logical.
Overcoming shyness to be able
When you
to
see your
live.
attractive but socially anxious friend hit on someone for the first time, what's he doing? Speaking to believe.
I really want to see more Matrix memes, man. That's so good. Mom, can I tell you something weird? Me? Sure. I really can't wait for Martin Luther King Day. That's not weird. It sounds like you're really inspired by him. Yeah, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to play with my friend. Oh, powerful. Isn't it really a truth that you learn racism? Do you know what I mean? Like, kids aren't born racist. It's only through later on and through kind of screening and our fallenness that we become racist, which is terrible.
It's okay if you fall apart sometimes. Tacos fall apart and we still love them. When your friends are telling you a story and all your friends lose interest, but you still have that one supportive friend who's giving you all their attention.
Brilliant.
Why is that lamb so cute?
You know, it's a real treasure to listen well to someone. I say to listen well is to love well. Like, if you can genuinely give someone your attention and listen to them, it's a really rare thing. No, okay. Classic. Ollie's on form today, guys.
Yeah, the world isn't wholesome, so get over it.
Wow!
Can be, Ollie.
It's not, so we need the memes.
We need.
Okay. Your pet decides if you go to heaven or hell. He knows best. Remember when you left me at home alone, saying that you had to work?
Well, they don't have that here. We can play all day long. I missed you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Pets are the best.
Yeah, but that's theologically inaccurate. I'm just going to say that. There is no way a dog is deciding my eternal salvation. I can tell you that now.
Are dogs in heaven?
It's a good question. I mean, you've owned animals, I've owned animals, and you own Brie. You genuinely have a deep love for your pets, you know? I think anything that is good on earth is made even better in heaven. In creation, I believe that earth, vegetation, and animals are imbued with God's fingerprint in his creation. So I think all that is good is saved. My understanding of what Christ did on the cross is that not only did he save humanity, he
You don't have to
saves
listen to this
earth
part.
and all of creation from
This
the
isn't what
curse
this
of-
show's about.
All of like Bree's loyalty and
I'll actively
excitement
talk
to see
over it if it
the
makes you more
shows.
comfortable.
But we'll have to put up a
It would make
No
me
poop in
more
heaven.
comfortable.
Yeah, but that's-
No poop in heaven.
I don't know.
That's an exclusive. No, poop in heaven.
Let's move on.
It's really keep on the memes.
Okay. My parents. The way my parents see me. Me.
Wow. Classic. I love my parents.
Literally me. Danny DeVito directed the most influential film of my childhood. Not only directed it, but starred in it, took care of Mara Wilson, Matilda, while her mother was in hospital with cancer, and even managed to get an advance copy of the movie for her to watch before she succumbed to her illness. The man is a treasure.
What? I didn't know Matilda was directed by Danny DeVito.
No way. I saw him the
I
other day.
definitely did not know that.
Yeah. And I stopped and I turned around and go, hey, Danny, I love you. And he goes, thanks, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, he did.
Well,
That was
tell us
Danny DeVito. I was like, that's Danny DeVito.
I'd love to meet Danny DeVito. We met his twin.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Second there, I was like,
Very good.
Next up, doctors made a 3D print of an ultrasound for an expecting mother who's blind.
Wow. That's actually incredible.
Look how tiny its little arms are.
I know, and you can see the joy on the mother's face as she's like.
Yeah, I just
feeling
didn't want any
unborn
newcomers
baby
to the
first
channel
time. That's
to
so
be like,
amazing.
oh, this is a
Wholesome memes,
religiously
man.
themed channel.
Wholesome
It's not.
memes.
It's definitely not. If you're here right
yeah,
now,
man.
The heart feels full.
we're just watching a wholesome person react to wholesome things. Is
worn
all
down.
that's happening.
By this year.
I think what this time has done for us is remind us of our humanity in a way. It's kind of, we're all aware of our fragile nature and we can learn from it and we can grow through it. Hopefully learn to just sow wholesomeness into the world around us because everyone's in the same place. So let's just be kind to each other. Give each other grace.
Same message.
Because it is a tough time, but know you're loved.
Okay, that was like
Well,
8
that's
minutes
been
long, you
Wholesome
guys. We
Memes
did
with
it.
Rev Chris.
And in the meantime,
In the meantime,
we'll see each other soon.
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, I found it wholesome. That is British Priest reacts to the most wholesome memes, and that is uploaded by Jolly. So if you like that content, go find them on the YouTubes. And give them a sub. Go watch their shit.
Can you smell it?
And yeah, I thought it was wholesome at least. Good stuff. Okay, so the juicy bits. The juicy bits. Does everybody have paper? I'm gonna move my keyboard so I have all the space to draw. And let's see here. Is that gonna? It doesn't show my tabs, does it? Oh, I've cleverly hidden it. It's gonna show up as soon as I switch it though. All right, here we go. You guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? Do you have your paper and your pencils? Why don't I have an ad blocker on? That's a really good question. You know, because I'm not using Chrome for this window. I'm using Chrome for a different window, and I guess it doesn't block ads on this. That would make sense. But maybe we could think about maybe getting one, or, you know, just designing a better overlay that I can move elements over ads, or there's so many solutions out there. You guys got your pencil? You ready for this? Don't even worry about your business career. Just grab that pencil, grab that paper, and first step, I'm going to replay it in case you missed it and aren't looking at your screen right now. Step number 1. Exactly, Jim Tom. Some people need that, and they're like, okay, but can you click on that, or like right-click, copy link as, and then send it to me in DMs off stream? Because like I really need to get ahead in my business career. That might happen someday. So once again, for anybody out there who is just tuning in, step 1, draw a circle. Draw a big old circle. And it doesn't really give you a frame of reference for how large that circle is on the paper. That could be a really small one. I'll do this. I'll do a big one and I'll do a small one. Big circle. And then we'll do a little like thumbnail circle. There we go. I miss working at Ben & Jerry's. I was talking about Starbucks yesterday, and there were things I missed about that job. But I think it came up because minimum wage has gone up to like 15 something here. And we started talking about Starbucks. And I was like, man, I love that job. I was so good at that job. I worked there for so long, and I ended up having like one of the highest pays in my entire store. And it was after like almost 8 years, I was making like just under $12 an hour. And thinking back on that, I was like, wow, you know, I had a great time working there, but I couldn't pay for shit. They did have really good insurance, but it's crazy. All right, step number 2. It looks like we're just gonna draw a little loop-de. Draw this little loop-de here. You guys following along? I better see a bunch of pictures of this in random. Does that look good enough for my Dratini? I gotta erase a little. There we go. Oh, and then my little thumbnail version just to make sure. Whee! Okay, let's move on. Oh, okay. So we're going to make that swoop. Did you guys see this? This could be tricky. You got to start the swoop on the circle, swoop around the other squiggly. Oh, man. Okay. I tell you, the grain on this desk makes this a little bit tough. Makes it just a little bit tough. I think I'm nailing it. This might turn out to be pretty okay. This one might work out, you guys. I don't claim it, so I don't care. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more paper under my paper so I don't get the interference of that wood grain quite as much. That's the next play. Okay, so here's where it could get tricky. Step 4. That's not bad. Oh, you guys can do this. Oh, no problem. Okay, so we pick up where that line left off. Right there, it kind of goes down and then swoops back up. And then we got to continue back down. Noting that his tail isn't perfectly pointed. It's a tiny little bit round, you know? So it's okay if you messed up and thought it was pointed, but you got to pay attention to the details, you guys. I think we're nailing this. I'm just gonna touch up my little thumbnail in here. Wee. You know, if this thumbnail one turns out pretty good, maybe at some point we can add that. I think Twitch, we get free emotes, right? Every channel gets just 5 emotes. We'll make a little tiny Dratini thumbnail emote. Okay. Oh, here it takes shape, doesn't it? Okay. So that needs to come off the circle a little bit. It's a big old nose. Oh, fuck, I broke my mechanical pencil. And this is exactly why we use pencil today instead of pen. We can erase that little mark behind his nose. Oh my god, I feel like I'm killing it. Now to do the thumbnail, which is, I need like a little tiny microscope for this guy. Okay. Okay. Step 6. Are you guys doing this? What? No. Okay, what is that? What is that circle on the forehead? This better turn out to be worth it. So then kind of little like a, is that just highlights maybe for when we color in our guy? I can't fit that on my thumbnail. I'm gonna leave it off. Okay, so start behind that eye and go up. And then straight down. Need to go a little further, I think. Okay, okay, are you guys with it? Well, I'll watch that one more time in case you didn't see it. And then step number 8. Oh, that one's complicated. We're gonna watch that one more round. Here we go. Whew. I also didn't add this weird little ear to my guy up here. So we start over here. This one arches up and out. And then I'm going to start, let's see, where does that one come down? Erase that background line. And you know what I'm realizing now is that there's no music. It's just us. What the heck? Let me turn this music back on. How can I be so stupid? There's our drawing music. That's it. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's not looking bad at all. Okay, one more replay for the people out there trying to catch up. That is what we have just added to our drawing. Step 9, it looks like we're doing it in reverse. Let's see here. I didn't make mine quite wide enough there. Let's try that again on that back ear. That's a lot better. Okay, cool. Cool. Soft shell taco. What's your favorite Pokemon gym? I'm not sure. First gym was always excited to get a Starmie. That one was good, yeah. Till it runs into a level 5 Pikachu. One hitting it. Yeah, Pikachu always felt one of the better catches, I feel like. Like, I always felt really good after catching a Pikachu because they're, like, pretty rare in that Viridian Forest. Oh, man, my thumbnail. So, I always tried to catch one of those pretty quick. Okay, what is step number 10? Okay. Hey, that's easy. Okay, I don't know if I agree with the one on the back, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna follow their instructions and really hope for the best here. Probably lighten that line up or darken the other lines after I'm done here. Can I add that tiny line to my little dude? It looks like I probably can. Okay, all right. And then step 12, is it just to color them in? What weird way? I've never seen this painting technique. But now you just gotta color them, you guys. You don't even have a second delay? What do you mean? Is that bad? Is that good? Are we killing it? I have no idea. Honestly, I would think I'd have a way more severe delay because I am streaming to Mob Crush, and then Mob Crush splits my stream 3 ways and sends it to YouTube, Twitch, and Trovo. So, like, I'm streaming to a server that splits my signal. So, yeah, if it's less than a second, that's insane. But I want you guys to see my my Dratini. It's not bad, right? It's not too bad. So here's my Dratini, and here is my thumbnail Dratini. If I can just, oh, there it is. It's not gonna focus. It's not gonna autofocus. Autofocus makes my face just go whoop whoop. Whoop whoop whoop. Like all the time, so I turned it off. But yeah, it's not bad. It would look better in color. And I can't believe how long this person's GIF is of them painting a Dratini. Like, why not just fill it in and show me the final results? But yeah, if you guys actually go through and color your stuff, then kudos. But thank you for drawing with me. Let's go to Angola. It's time to travel. Bada bing, y'all. Okay, so this is a country in Central Africa. It is a predominantly Portuguese-speaking country. This was a Portuguese territory for a while. It has kind of a really tough to talk about past, and even, you know, modern day is a little bit weird to talk about Right now, they're currently a presidential union, I believe. Let me pull that up and double check how it's worded. Oh, presidential. Oh, it's up at the top, isn't it? Come on, Wikipedia, show me the relevant information. Golly, I scrolled so far. Where is it? Okay, Unitary Dominant Party Presidential Republic. Hey, he found it! He found it! Yeah, so there are quite a number of indigenous tribes and other, like it's kind of a melting pot, but all of everything happens in like the capital city over here and along the coast. So this is where a majority of the Portuguese influence was, and you know, further away from the coast, the less influence the Portuguese had over them, and more indigenous people kind of did their thing, you know, out there. But then decades of war and civil war have really kind of marred this landscape. It's very kind of reminiscent of the stories of like Cambodia and Vietnam, where there is infrastructure for travel, there's roads and stuff, but a lot of those roads have holes blown in them or are deteriorated beyond repair, and people will have to make their own routes off the road. But it's dangerous because there's landmines just all over the place. So a huge majority of the population lives in the 3 bigger cities on the coast. And the coast is where kind of everybody was you know, like congregating. It does have a rough history with slave trade, so we'll gloss over that, but worth mentioning because it's something you just need to remember and think about occasionally. But that ended in the mid 1800s, but it wasn't until the 60s or 70s this last century that African descendant people, like dark-skinned black people, had any sort of rights in like government, politics, or anything like that. So that is very recent, and I think a huge reason they eventually became independent. Russia and Cuba back one political party, or did in the past, and the U.S. backed a opposing party. So I feel like it is just kind of, it's an interesting country where their economy is on the rise. They're, I think, one of the largest and fastest growing economies in Africa and also the world right now. But the problem with that in this country specifically is that a majority of that money is held by the rich 1% in both China and the United States. So while their economy is growing, their like average income is not really growing or going up that much at all. It's more just foreign investors making money. Their main economy at this point is fossil fuels and diamonds. So another two, you know, that are worth a lot, but the environmental impacts and stuff that go along with that, a little bit questionable. So kind of hard to talk about positive things, but let's look at the landscape. I'm sure the landscape is wonderful. Let's see what's over here. Oh, it's like a beautiful day out there, man. Completely gray. I love it. Is this really it? This the hospital or something? We just plop into the hospital over here? I'm sure we can find some cool places to go. Those waterfalls look really great. Yeah, the currency is called a Kwanzaa. I did not look up how much it was. So 95 Kwanzaa. Okay, that's not bad. I want to say there was a place we visited. I don't think it was in Andorra. But we visited recently, and their currency was $1 was 106 of theirs, so not too far off from this. But yeah, that would be awesome to just spend like $10 and then get an entire suite of banknotes that are all just like super colorful and stuff that you could just like frame. I've always been kind of interested in that. I think Dornelis' dad does that. I think his dad Dornelis, Papa Dornelis does that. I believe. I could be wrong. Okay, we can this is the only place we can street view? Are we in the right place? No, where the hell are we? What the? How did we get over there? Oh, wait, no, we just flipped like 180. I think we're all right. We're all right. I want to find the capital city. There it is. Were we in the right place? Maybe we were. If that is picturesque, sign us up. Oh, whoa, that's crazy. That was not on the Wikipedia. Hey, there's a cannon. And a cool little star area. That's fun. I like it. That looks like a place that would shoot out stars in Mario 64. Like, it looks like you would just run up to the castle on that weird little squiggly stone path. And you'd get up here after you got all 120 stars, and it'd be like... Where else should we go over here? I can't see... I mean, I'm sure this is picturesque, but... I feel like we're in the worst spot to see it. Or this weird height of the camera is making it a little impossible. So maybe we go over to the museum area and check out. Okay, we'll go there after this. Art gallery! I kind of want to drop right on the water. Luanda is known as the Paris of Africa. This title is apparently due to the city's sophisticated culture and atmosphere. It is I know it's a crazy melting pot. Like, I know it is, from what I've read, like, there are a ton of different cultures there. And not for great reasons. Some of them probably for good reason, but like a lot of it is just due to that's where a stop on this trade route was, and that trade just happened to be in humans. So a lot of diversity. Hey, good luck out there, Dirty. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for dropping facts in the chat. You're the shit, man. Have a great weekend. This is a cool place. Oh my god! It's like Alice in Wonderland. Did we just get Alice in Wonderland? Oh my god. Okay. Pick a cup and then I will read your tea leaves. This is crazy. We just sat down at a table, you guys. Is that blue? It's probably blue in this light. Let's see if we can get a better view of it. Can we see it from space? Can I see it from above and just perfectly kind of look down into how high fidelity can I zoom, you know? Man, it says something's gonna cancel this weekend, but instead of stressing about it, you're gonna feel relieved. So I think your weekend just opened up, bro. So that's cool. That is neat, man. I get a little bit of just the hint of Chicago vibes. Just a hint right now. Like if this over here was Navy Pier, which I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure it's not Navy Pier. Let's check out the art museum. I kind of want to see what that looks like, and maybe I'll give ourselves a little bit of space. I always feel relieved when people cancel. I feel that pretty strongly. Oh, bro, that art museum, or history museum. Is that the art or the history museum? That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. Okay, we gotta get over there. Take me to there. Take me to there. Yeah. Oh, wait, is that just a bank? What? What? Where's the history museum? That's it. They're like, we forgot everything. Whoa. 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 What? We're in a... We're in an SUV, I think. Well, that's wild. I really thought that that was the museum, but it might just be a bank. I think we missed it, but didn't it say museum over here? Did I just... I know that's museum. Oh, man. Oh, that would be epic if they were like tourists and they got back in their car and they were like, oh, my hands are full. Let me just set this on top of the car for a second. It tumbles, hits the shutter, and then takes like this awesome panoramic. I love that situation. This looks kind of like a cool area. I wonder if we can drop in over here. So it seems like Google hasn't quite made it to Angola. The technology is here if you want to do it yourself. Not quite the view I was hoping for. Damn, that's a tall building. Alright, there's gotta be... What is the most picturesque looking place? It's a big city. It is a big old place. Oh, that's kind of cool. Can you drop in on the runway? That would be amazing. That would be so cool. No way. Why would you want this? Thank you, internet. Can I actually walk down this hallway? No way, dude. Why? Why? Oh, freaking internet. You can go anywhere. Okay, so that's not really what I was hoping for when I dropped in on the airport. But dude, those little like planes from space are really cracking me up right now. That looks really cool. I just want to find one more beautiful place. Hey, that looks really pretty. Is that just like a park? What can we see here? What can we see here? Work with me, mouse. We can drop in like one place, unless that's... No! It was a pool! Damn. That sucks. That looks like an enjoyable drop-in location. Nothing out here. Alright, so not a ton. This might be cool. Is this like the university campus? Let's check it out. You guys, who is planning these shots? I mean, come on. We are in Angola, in Central Africa. And, you know, no real street view here, but there are some drop-off locations or street view locations. Just looking for one last, like, really pretty place on this map, and it just is hard to find. Let's see what we have down here. This looks like it could be the one. It's a resort. Yeah, it looks comfortable. Oh, and that guy could save your life if you accidentally slide off that bed on an incline, which I could see happening day in, day out. Some old tree stumps they left as art. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that is Angola. We didn't talk too much about the history of it. It kind of has a darker history than any place we visited so far. At least more upfront with its darker past. You know, I feel like every location on the globe has kind of a dotted, spotty history. This one just has its a little bit more upfront, you know. What happens when the tide pushes in? I don't want to think about that. It's like my biggest fear. So if you're into beaches and Portuguese, you speak Portuguese, this would be a good place. I don't think there's a lot of English spoken here, but it might be a country that I miss in my travels. Maybe. If my route passes through there, I might stop for a few days, but I don't know. But that, I think we are gonna wrap it up this week. Hey, we made a new card. So, if you want to send a card to somebody, you could do this. Bada bing. You just grab that link and then text it to a homie. This one, I think, says, your attitude is amazing. I think that's is the one. So send that to a homie that's got a great attitude. And make their week. Make their weekend. I don't know. Just give somebody a compliment. We're aiming to do 52 compliments in 52 weeks this year. So compliment somebody. We made it easy for you. Other ways to support the channel, you could make and share clips. You know, you could tell a friend if they're into things that make other people happy, and you know, travel, or if they're artsy, if they're a crafty person. Or just a creative type, you know, we could play content that you guys make on this channel too, if you want to do something. So those are all ways you could support for free. If you did just make way too much money and you don't know what to do with it, but you don't want to claim all of it, you could do !Patreon. Let's see here. I'll do it, and then merch, and I'm gonna stock up on a suite of these shirts because I think they're really sweet. But those are all ways you can help the channel. I'm spreading the word, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for hanging out. I think this is super fun. If you do want to hang out outside of this channel, you can find me on social media. You can hang out with me on my gaming channel, Every So Orphan. And yeah, that's basically it. You guys go out there, you spread some positive vibes. Try just to be a better person every day, you know, and that takes work, but I think the results are gonna be worth it. So thank you guys for hanging out. Happy Friday, have a good weekend, and I will see you on Monday morning. Bye, guys.